Loved you from the first time you called me late. Loved you for your wits and your wicked games. Yeah, always on my mind, always in my brain. Yeah, with you the summer came and went in a day. And
hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you are new, welcome. My name is Cambria and today we are going over some deep cleaning projects. One of the big things I wanted to get done today is deep clean the rug in the dining room. Drake, you guys know, is our old man, and he had an accident on it, and it has not come clean. It doesn't matter how many times I've taken my little shampooer to it. So I decided on this day I was going to take it outside, hang it on the fence, and try power washing it to get it as clean as possible, especially since my grandmother was coming into town and this was her first time getting to see our house. I wanted to make sure it was as clean as possible. But first, going over it really well with a vacuum before bringing it outside.
I can feel you near when you're miles away. Yeah, you can make it shine when the whole world rains.
If you have never power washed a rug, I highly recommend doing this. I've done this to the rug in our family room, our bathroom rug, and now our dining room rug, and it just does a phenomenal job. You don't need to worry about using any soap or anything. Just the power of the water gets them so clean. And then when you let them dry outside in the sun, you get that natural lightning effect, as well as it naturally, like antibacterial from the sun. So it's always a really good thing. Unfortunately, I was not able to completely remove that stain. I think it just completely discolored it because I know it's clean. And you can see there's still soap residue from when I used the shampooer, which is why I went over the spot multiple times to really try and get it out. But then I just let it hang there for the day and dry as much as possible. Our sliders, though, always get so dirty, mainly from little Miss Freya. When she opens the door, she does not grab the handle. She literally just puts all of her hands all over it. So this is a regular basis thing for me, but I wanted to go in and give it a really good thorough cleaning. Funny story about this, though. Not long after I had gotten the kids from school, I was going outside to give the birds some treats, and as Xander, no, was it treats? No, I was going to replace the duck water, and I asked Xander if he could help me, and that boy walked right into the sliding glass doors. So now every time I clean the slider door, I tease him and tell him that I'm cleaning them to warn him not to run into the sliders.
You got new friends. Now I swear to God I am all alone in this wide world. Wide world.
You can see Drake and Bailey just watching me clean. I usually put them in this room when I'm trying to get a bunch of deep cleaning done, just because these dogs shed like crazy, and I knew I wanted to vacuum and mop and do all of that, so not having them under my feet just makes it a lot easier. As you can see, though, they don't mind. They have this big comfy couch to lay on and all the luxuries in the world in this room. But they definitely kept their eye on me the entire time. I do absolutely love this power squeegee. It makes it so nice to clean just anywhere in your house and always leaves it so streak free. I try to get really good before and afters there, but sometimes it's hard to see on camera how dirty it is compared to how clean it is. But now I'm just going around and I'm going to be cleaning baseboards and the walls and just a little bit of everything. I knew if I was going to take the time to power wash the rug, I might as well go around and give everything a really, really good cleaning.
You got new friends.
Another question you guys ask me all the time is, one, what do I clean my walls with? Which I've been trying to answer this more often because I get this question so often. I know not everyone watches every single video I post, but so I use just Pine Sol or Pine Sol and powdered Tide. Those are the two things that I enjoy using. And then people also ask what type of paint is on my walls. I use an eggshell finish. That's the one I like. It's not super shiny, but it is still a lot easier to clean with kids, which is always just something you have to think about. I was planning on cleaning this entire coffee bar, but I decided against it. One, I was just tired on this day. But two, with the holidays coming up very, very soon, I'm going to be taking everything down and giving it all really good cleaning before putting up holiday decorations. So I just figured on this day I was going to listen to my body and not overdo it. But this glass I always like to make sure is really, really clean.
Take one step like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't want to spend this night alone, messed up.
So we just celebrated both of the boys' birthdays this past week. Xander turned 11 and Bjorn turned 8, which is just insane to me. But it made for a busy week because Thursday we had Xander's birthday, and we went to Sushi King, which is a all-you-can-eat sushi place. He absolutely loves going there for his birthday. And my grandma went with us, and my mom went. But then Sunday we had family over to celebrate the birthdays. So we did the whole birthday cake, everything, dual birthday presents, all the things. But then on Monday was Bjorn's birthday. So we ended up going out to Texas Roadhouse. So we have just been full of birthdays. And you guys know Freya just had her birthday at the end of last month. So it's always a busy part of the year for us. Because on top of our kids' birthdays, I also have multiple nieces and nephews with birthdays right around the same time. We actually have my niece Ainsley is the end of August. I can't remember when the exact day. I have too many nieces and nephews to remember all of their birthdays. Actually, on Friday, we finally said, you know what? Whatever. We're just saying happy birthday to all you kids because we cannot keep track of whose it is because it's literally like one after the next, after the next, after the next. You can tell our family is really good at having babies one time of year.
Celestial bodies. Oh, oh.
I had all the kids getting involved with helping getting some of the creases out. Now, a lot of these will come out just over time of it laying down, but we were trying to flatten it as much as possible before putting the table back. Bobby was out getting some errands done, so the boys were helping me. This is always a fun part, though, trying to center the table on the light fixture. We were using a mini pumpkin. I think we got it pretty close, but then I think it just turned into a game with the kids.
Never ending, don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are
So it's another day, but more deep cleaning to get done. This bathroom, I haven't done I wipe it down regularly. You guys know that, but I haven't done like a really good, thorough cleaning on this in quite some time. So I'm starting by completely emptying out the bathroom. That's going to be always step number one, is just empty everything you can. It makes it a lot easier that you're not trying to clean around clutter and everything, because that's what we're focusing on, is getting it clean. I'm not really focusing on organizing and things like that, but just really giving everything a thorough cleaning. Alright, and then this step is really important, and even more important if you have pets like I do. Grab yourself a Swiffer duster and dust everything. We are going to dust everything first, top, bottom. You're going to go on the shelves, the light fixtures, around your toilet if you have pets, because you know there's hair around there. Absolutely everything. We're still going to go in and wipe it, but picking up as much of that hair and dust and everything before spraying cleaning products on it makes a massive difference. Now I'm just going in, and this part is tedious and does not get done often. Like, I wipe down these light fixtures, but actually going in and disassembling them to get them really, really clean doesn't happen all the time. Once, maybe twice a year, I completely take them apart. But I'm going to show you a before and after here in a second. And like I said, I clean these on a regular basis. I just don't clean them like this. You're going to see with this before and after, though, it makes a big difference. If you think you don't like the color of your light fixtures and you moved somewhere new, take it apart and clean them. You don't know, like, truly how dirty something can get until you really come in there and wipe it all down. And I usually just use the Dawn Power Wash. Oh, also, talking about the Dawn Power Wash, I've had a lot of people asking me to show when I make the DIY Dawn Power Wash. I'm definitely going to do that. I currently do not have an empty vinegar bottle, but once I have that, I'm going to make some. I also still just have some Dawn Power Wash, so I'm going to use what I have. But 100% for everyone that's been asking, I will definitely share the recipe that I was given and the instructions of putting it all together here on my channel, because I know a ton of you are sending messages on Instagram and commenting on the video about, one, what the recipe was, and two, if I could share making it. And I definitely will. Now, when it comes to any of my fixtures, I use a cream cleanser to really polish them. That helps if there's any rust buildup, because often in a bathroom you're going to get that on your fixtures. There's so much moisture in the air that you get that surface rust. So going in with a cream cleanser really helps to clean, obviously, the dust and dirt, but also any surface rust that may be forming. And I use two different rags. So I'll use the one to polish it and rub on the cream cleanser and everything, but then I come in with a glass cleaning cloth to really just shine it, and it makes the biggest difference to have a shining cloth after you're done cleaning it. So clean it with one cloth, but then shine it with a different one. That is how you're going to get that professional cleaner shine that you see all over the place. Also, you do not need to be super picky about what cream cleanser you are using. On this day, I had the soft scrub available, so that's what I'm using. But you could use the Mrs. Meyer's cream cleanser. You could use Power Paste. You could use Barkeeper's Friends. You guys know Barkeeper Friend is one of my favorite when it comes to cream cleansers. But it's really not something that you have to be picky about, because this is usually not super tough stuff to clean off. So I've noticed that pretty much any cream cleanser will do the job in this situation.
Make way, double trouble in paradise.
Now the fun of getting to put it all back together. I kept my glass cloth on hand because if I spent this much time cleaning all of this, I did not want fingerprints. So once I put it up, I made sure to polish down the glass again and make sure there was 0 fingerprints on them. Now, just with like the glass fixtures, I have learned that to get that streak-free glass, as well as not having any dust residue or hair residue, all that stuff, is use the double cloth method. 1 cloth to clean and then 1 cloth to shine and polish makes a huge difference. And you can see I'm working my way from top to bottom. Obviously, sometimes you forget something up top. Don't kick yourself. We all do it. But if you can work from top to bottom to the best of your ability, that is the best way to go, because you are slowly going to get down to the floor where if any dust or residue or cleaning product has fallen, it's all on the ground, and you're not worrying about cleaning your counters twice if you did the counters first and then did the light fixture and then have to redo it. So try your hardest to work top from bottom, but just know I have cleaned my entire bedroom before and then remembered I forgot to clean my fan. So we all do it.
Stop crying over things I can't take back, not yet. Do I ever forget? Erase your pretty face inside my head. Wishing you the best of life instead, well not yet. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it.
These faucets are still one of my favorite things I did when we remodeled this bathroom. The idea that they pull out like a sink faucet to make easy rinsing of the sink is amazing, especially the ones we got in the kids' bathroom, because you know kids, like, they get toothpaste everywhere. This just makes it so much easier. But I'm doing the same thing when polishing these faucets. 2 cloths. I am first cleaning it with this one. Also, I am changing my cloth out regularly. I know often it looks like I'm using the same one because I have multiple in the same color, but then I'm going in with my glass cleaning cloth and polishing it up. I do have a before and after of this as well, because I feel like, especially watermarks, does not show as well on camera. So it can make it look like I'm literally cleaning a clean thing. Here you can see the before, watermarks and just streaky and all of that. And then the after is just mwah, chef's kiss. I love when it's freshly clean and shiny and absolutely beautiful. Doesn't last long, but I love it while it lasts.
Run away, so let us up when we're low. Just chase the waves, we'll make it up as we go. If you're heavy, I'll show you where to go. Won't you set free? Behind the town for love, we run away to get us up when we're low. Oh.
And then one last wipe down of the counters and everything, especially when you're using those scrub brushes. The cream cleanser and everything likes to fly all over the place. So I had to do a quick wipe down just to make sure all the residue and cleaning products are gone. But then I am moving on to the bottom half of the vanity. I am just using Thieves Cleaner. That's what's in my spray bottle today. You guys know I love my Thieves Cleaner. Thieves Cleaner and Pine Sol, you hear me say it about a bazillion times in every single video because those are some of my favorite things to clean with. So when I first got this vanity, you guys know I handmade all the handles for it, and I know a lot of people were wondering how they would hold up. I have to say has it been a year or over a year since I got done with my bathroom? It's been about a year. possibly a little over a year. And these are still holding up really well. They're not really dirty or anything. Now, you guys know me, I don't wear a ton of makeup, so maybe if you are more into makeup, they may get dirtier, but these have been holding up absolutely great, and I still love just how it adds a natural look, but a softness to the bathroom.
Get yourself out. It's time to break the rules. We make our way. Turn what we say to memories.
So I'm just giving the toilet all over, wall, floor, toilet, everywhere, a really good spray down with the Zep bathroom foaming cleanser. I'm doing that first, and then I'm going to wipe down these shelves. That way I can give the product time to work. That is always key, especially if you're using certain products, is giving it its time to work. So going in and doing those shelves first worked really well. My toilet is not that dirty, so I didn't need to give it a ton of time, but just that little bit of time to really let the product sit and disinfect and really clean and do its job. It also just makes cleaning easier. When you let your products do their job, it works a lot easier. You'll see I change my cloth fairly regularly with cleaning this toilet area just because it gets dirty faster, and I try not to spread the dirt as much as possible. So listen to your gut. If you think you need to replace your rag, because you don't want to be just spreading all the germs and everything. I know people are often asking like what I do to get rid of all the pet fur, especially when cleaning your toilet, because it feels like pet fur just clings to your toilet. It can be so hard to get off. And I have to tell you, I feel like you're never going to get it completely off. Like, I dusted before, and I'm wiping with clean rags and everything. Unfortunately, I feel like when you have animals, there's just going to be certain things that you have to learn to live with. Now, I do my best, and I try to get everything as good as possible, but it's just one of those things, dog hair clings. And Bailey, our St. Bernard, sleeps in the bathroom. I think he likes laying on the cold tile, and that's why he sleeps in here. And there's just dog fur. It's just the way it is. But I will still choose my animals any day. But now moving on to the shower, I am spraying the shower down, especially in all the creases and crevices. So along the corners and the edges, that's where mold and mildew likes to build up. And then I'm letting it sit. Now with the power of editing, it doesn't look like this. But spray your cleaning product in your shower and go take a nap or watch your favorite TV show or something, and then come back. Really, really let this product sit and do its work, and it will make a huge difference. I know I was starting to see that like startup of the pink discoloration, which is normally your first sign that you are going to have mold or mildew startup. So spray it, go relax, and then come back. Once I came back, you can see I'm using my power brush with some Dawn dish soap and just scrubbing absolutely everything. So I do have this brush in my Amazon store, but I do know a lot of people have been saying my Amazon store has been acting funny. So I've also been putting it in my product links here on YouTube. That's a newer thing, but YouTube has given us the option to link stuff directly here on YouTube for you guys. So whenever you see like that little product pop up, that is links that I have put into the video for you guys. I've been trying to put more stuff there. I don't know what's going on with my Amazon store, but I feel like whenever I add something, people don't find it. So if you don't see it in my Amazon store, I will have it in the product links as well. But you guys know I love this thing. I've been using it everywhere, pretty much every day. It's become like my new favorite toy. It works really well, but it also just saves your back and arms a lot of strain because it does have the nicer handle. So let me know what is a place in your house that you have been putting off deep cleaning. Not just traditional cleaning, but like deep cleaning that you need to tackle. This video is your sign to tackle it. Now, I'm not saying overwhelm yourself and do like a whole house cleaning. You can see I did my dining room one day and then I did this room the other day because as moms, we still have a million other things to do. Like I still had to take the kids to school, pick them up from school, breakfast, lunch, dinner, clean kitchen, make beds, things like that. I still had regular stuff to get done. So not overwhelming yourself by taking on multiple deep cleaning projects is always my recommendation. People are like, Cambriea, I feel like you're always deep cleaning. And it's because I am. I like to split it up either into rooms or specific projects. Sometimes I'm not deep cleaning an entire room, but I'm just doing a deep cleaning project. If it's washing the windows thoroughly, the blinds and the inside, the outside, all the things, or if I'm cleaning my baseboards, I find it a lot easier to break it up and do it that way rather than stressing yourself out and taking a week to, as they would say, spring clean, and then you're exhausted and you don't want to do anything. So I do deep clean all the time, but I only do small projects at a time.
They don't know you like I do. Like I do. They don't know you like
I bet this is a project you guys haven't done in a while. Cleaning out your shower drain. This is always so gross. Always so gross. My shower drain definitely needed it. I had done this probably about 4 months ago and needed to do it again between the hair and just gunk buildup. Oh, it's easy to forget, but I promise you, if you haven't done this in a while, do it. One, it just will change the whole smell of your bathroom because you can imagine as this stuff builds up, it stinks. But then I'm just spraying some cream cleanser on it. I'm taking the brushes and spraying them down and scrubbing them down and really getting in there. And if you want to go above and beyond, get yourself some baking soda, get yourself some vinegar, and put that down this drain. I did not do that on this day because I am very, very picky about not using vinegar and bleach together. And even though I rinsed everything, I don't like doing that the same day in general. So I ended up doing the vinegar and baking soda the next day after Bobby and I had showered. So I knew the shower had no bleach residue whatsoever. If you guys didn't know, don't mix vinegar and bleach. Not good for you. Not good for you at all. But if you're not using a bleach substance and you're just trying to clean out your drain, add some baking soda, add some vinegar, and really give it a good freshening up.
You want me for life? Was it all a lie? I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya you're the one I want and I love ya. No, 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 no lie. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet over myself.
So for my shower glass, I'm just using a traditional glass cleaner. However, if you have a lot of soap scum and watermark buildups, I highly recommend going in with vinegar in a spray bottle and then spraying some Dawn Power Wash over it. The Dawn Power Wash helps to just cling to the vinegar and hold it onto the glass. In our old house, we had really hard water and we didn't have a water softener. This house, we do have a water softener. And I dealt with the worst hard water marks on my glass shower. And I always found that using vinegar with power wash, letting it sit, and then using like a scrub daddy or something, always got all of that hard water buildup off. So if you're dealing with hard water or soap scum or anything like that, try out vinegar and Dawn Power Wash. I promise it'll make a huge difference.
Put your arms around me, put your faith in me.
This is another part of the shower that can get easily forgotten and gets really, really gross, is that little seal at the bottom of your glass shower door. It gets so gross, so gross. So I popped mine off. I cleaned the glass first. Yes, I did clean that green sludge that came off of it that hit my rug also. But then I am just spraying this down. I just put in some Dawn Power Wash in it. I wasn't worried about using the other stuff. Let it sit. Like I said before, let your products work. Spray, let them sit, and then scrub and clean. Makes a big difference to give your products time to really do their work. But then getting in here, I had to get in here with a couple things because like this little brush still was a little too big to really get in there. So I ended up having to like strategically fold my cloth to really clean everything. But ended up getting it completely clean and it looked so much better because this little track gets gross and it gets gross fast. So remember to take off your tracks and clean them. Little areas like this, I feel like make a big difference. Like you can go in and completely clean your bathroom, but you miss the little things like the track here or your light switch or your faucet, and it can completely kill the look of the bathroom just by those little areas that you may be overlooking. So don't forget the small spaces.
I don't wanna push and pull, girl, come on, follow me once. Oh, I don't play rough. You know where you got me around your little pinky, and nothing to ask, nothing. Damn, this crush is hard. I wanna celebrate, you know, our togetherness, both mind and flesh. Only we know how it goes.
And then once I got all that done, moving on to the floors. Finally, the floors. By this time, you are exhausted if you are following along and cleaning your bathroom. But don't stop before you get the floors done. I vacuumed the rug really well and then rolled it up and took it out. That way I could finish vacuuming the bathroom and give it a really good mopping.
To stay that square, you're beyond compare. I want to celebrate, you know. Our togetherness, both mine and flesh.
Oh, and I forgot, I actually went in and cleaned the walls as well. So just using some hot water and pine salt and going around and cleaning all the walls. Really, in this room, I'm not getting like fingerprints and stuff like that from the kids, but this still makes a difference. Helps with any dust buildup or anything like that. You go around the toilet really well because we know boys don't always have the best aim and that stuff gets everywhere. But if you have textured walls like me, you also get dust buildup, and you may not even notice it till you really get in there and mop your walls. But then going in and mopping the floors. I'm not using anything special on this day. However, if you need to clean your floors and your grout is really, really dirty, go to the hardware store and try the Zep tile clean or grout cleaner. It is magic. Absolute magic. I love that stuff. I've used it all the time and it works so well. You spray it on, let it sit there for maybe 5 minutes. Like, that stuff works quick. And then come in and do a quick scrub and mop over it, and your grout looks brand new. I absolutely love that stuff, even more than that like toilet cleaner trick or all those other tricks you've seen on TikTok or Instagram. No, just go and get yourself some Zepp grout cleaner. It's amazing. And now you guys can see I'm just putting the bathroom back together. This is the fun part, when everything is done and you can go and relax. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and comment and share this video with a friend. It always really helps out my channel. I know you guys are always asking how you can help support my channel. And honestly, liking, commenting, and sharing are some of the biggest things you can do for me. Also, if you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell. I post 2 videos a week. I have my helping hand videos that I've been trying to do every Tuesday, and then my traditional cleaning video on Fridays. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!